At this point, I'm sure we've all seen a Dream Manhunt video. I mean, it's all over YouTube. But when I was watching it, I decided, why not I give it a go? So me and my friend, Sosny87, has done a Dream Manhunt, but with us two. A 1v1 with me as the runner and him as the hunter. So let's see how it goes. But before we start, I just want to say that all the audio you'll be hearing over the video has been overlaid by me. So if I say anything that doesn't make any sense, I'm really sorry about that. But with that, let's get into it. Okay, we're starting off. We're getting ready. I have shaders on. I'm sorry if people don't like it. But I liked it at the time. I've turned it off. You've seen in the other videos. But we're going to have to live with it for this video. So we're getting on. It's going to be quite the ride. 24 minutes of straight Manhunt gameplay. I know this isn't Dream, but it's on Bedrock, which means hopefully it puts a good enough twist for everyone to keep watching. But now we've approached the exciting part of the video. You know, the video where we're just running away from the hunter, trying to get away so we can get some stuff, so we can fight him later on. But we are continuing. He's fighting me. I'm trying to fight him off, but I don't think it's working. But I'm running. The main goal is to maneuver myself, because this guy, since he's on Bedrock, he is on Xbox, which means he's playing on controller, and controller has, you know, worse sensitivity, so that means that I can probably maneuver myself a whole lot better than he can. But I have an editor now. He is called Capy. He is amazing. He has edited this video very amazingly, and you might have seen me in other comment sections of the video. But he's edited this video and I'm just reacting to it. Hopefully I'm doing a good job. If I am, you know, put it in the comments. Thank you. I'm doing an amazing job. But you'll see I have picked up a golden apple from that room portal, which means I have food and he does not. And you'll see I'm half a hunger away from starving. So now he's lost his sprint, still trying to kill me. I realize I've lost my sprint, so I'm eating my golden apple. And now I have enough sprint to escape while this guy is still trying to chase after me, but he can't. So I think he's decided to just get resources. I have as well. We're only meters apart, but still we are completely safe. He has decided that I'm not worth it at the moment. He still needs food, he still needs a weapon to kill me more effectively with. So I have to continue, I have to get my stuff, I have to craft a sword, I have to craft all of this stuff. But now I'm running back up, further backing up, I realise how close he is. We can't deal with this. He has to be further away. We have to put further distance between us for me to feel safe enough to be able to continue this. I have a sword now. He's running up behind me trying to do a sneak attack. But I kill him. I kill him because I'm that good. Yes, old Funzy, you can dance because you are that good. I craft a spear. I'm not entirely sure how it worked at the time. I just want to see if it's capable of helping me in a PvP situation. I don't have a pickaxe, so I use this creeper to get me some blocks. I know I'm very smart. Just pretend that was intentional. And I'm just trying to get resources now because I need to get basic stone gear. Because without a doubt, at spawn he's decided to get himself some basic stone gear. But one extra thing, we have a shield, which means we can now protect ourselves from incoming attacks, which is very well and good. So now my second goal, now we need to get food, because now we have 5 hunger bars down. We need food, because if not, we're going to run out of sprint just like the last time. And then that will be a very good situation for me, because obviously I'm sure that Sosny has been collecting food while I have been walking around the savannah. So we need food, we need blocks. Food and blocks, that's the main 2 goals. We don't need anything else at the moment. After we have these basic resources, we can now go for iron armor, we can go for diamond armor, we can get all of that other stuff. The thing is, the savannah is several hundred blocks overseas. I say that it wasn't really that, it doesn't look that far, but from spawn all the way over here, it's quite far away. Which means Sosny is currently probably just trying to make his way over to me, biding me enough time to collect enough resources to face him once again. It's starting to get dark. That means the mobs are coming out, which means not only do I have to worry about the hunter trying to kill me, but I have to worry about several
mobs also trying to kill me, which does not help my circumstances. But here I'm collecting wood. This wood is going to help me get more blocks. I think Sosny is getting near. You see the little blue square at the locator bar. That's him. He's close. He's over here. He's trying to collect food just like me. He doesn't notice me. He notices me, sees my shield. He's running away. He knows that he has no chance against me. He has no armor, just a stone sword. Unlike me, who has much better resources. He tries to turn around and shoot, but obviously, as I said, console players has worse maneuverability, which means that he has no choice but to continue running away. He tries to place a boat, but he misses and decides to go. I decide, oh, what if I break it? But I realise he's very far away from me now, so I use his own boat against him to chase after him, catch up with him, and eventually kill him. So now he has been killed twice. I am still victorious, and I have now got much better resources than him. So now I have gotten my food, I have gotten everything I need. Now the next goal is that we now need to get proper resources. We need iron armor, copper armor, diamond armor, any armor that we can get. So we continue further away from spawn, and we continue towards away from where he's going to go, which means he's going to be put further distance between me and him, increasing my chance of survivability. It is now fully dark, so now the only thing I have to worry about now are the mobs. But we'll put ourselves across another ocean, which is amazing. We're now going to smelt up our food, we're going to smelt up our ores. We have 1 iron ore, so that we want to smelt it up for what, I do not know, but for that. So as I said, another goal is food. We have the food, but we have to cook the chicken up, because if not, we are probably going to starve to death, as chicken has a chance of giving you the debuff of, what's it called, like hunger, is it? Now we're just getting bullied by a skeleton, because I hate skeletons. They continuously attack you for absolutely no reason. But for some reason, I'm still getting destroyed by the skeleton, because for some reason Bedrock has a delay between when I crouch and the shield comes out, which is incredibly annoying. But there you are. We now have gone on iron, it's time to pack up, we have to keep on going. As I said, our materials are still not good enough. We're still getting bullied by a skeleton. Why? The skeleton refused to show its face. We get out of there as fast as possible. So, I decide I need to get copper armor, as it's better than stone. But that's all we really need at the moment. So we continue, and we get copper armor. Because if we can't get geared, we might as well intimidate Sosny with our armor. That's what we plan to do. The only problem is Sosny probably has the same idea running through his head, which means it's not much better than what I can produce. But now it's just waiting. It's just waiting for Sosny to get over here, for Sosny to come over here so we can either fight him or we can kill him. We can kill him or we die. But at the moment, I think I'm much better geared than Sosny is at the moment. He's been killed twice, his morale is pretty low. And I have gotten full armor. Not yet, but I will very soon. We have more iron, which gives us enough chance to get an iron pickaxe, so we can get diamonds if we ever come across it, increasing our intimidation. So as I'm doing this video, I am just reacting to the video, and hopefully you guys think I'm doing a good job. Put that in the comments, because I'm trying my best, okay? I'm trying to be very exciting, very entertaining, being as entertaining as possible. I have finally got my copper smelter. We can now finally get armor. We're just collecting, we're just waiting for all of it to smelt. We're getting even more copper, there's really no need, but we're getting it. Saucy does still has no mic. I might not have mentioned this before, but Saucy does not have a mic, meaning that his audio is not on this video. I was watching a Manhunt video by Dream, and I realized that most of the time the hunters do most of the talking, but in this video I'm doing all the talking. I'm explaining everything I'm doing, and while you're watching a Dream video, it's like, what is he doing? Like, I don't. But now I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for him to arrive. And we see him. He sees me, I'm sure. And he decides to leave me alone. Why? I do not know. But he decides to leave me. So I decide, okay, well, let's get the rest of my armor smelted up and let's head over to this guy. Because we don't really want to wait for him, do we? We want to go for him immediately. So now we're heading over to him. Me jump bridging because I'm the best Bedrock player in the world. But now we're heading towards Sosny, who is, from the looks of it, hiding. Why he might be hiding, I do not know. By the looks of it, he had the same amount of gear as I did. Which means I don't really know what he has to be afraid of. But he's in the cave, presumably smelting up. Since, you know, he's probably trying to get gear. But he's just standing there. Why? Why is he AFK doing a manhunt? Why was he so low? I have no idea, but he was, and that is not a question we need to ponder at the moment. So now we have decided to go back to spawn. Why? Because we've decided, let's do a little bullying, you know, let's do a little bit of being a little mean. So we're going back to spawn as just to kill him, and also, because, apparently, there's more things at spawn because the direction we're going to is the savannah, and the savannah really didn't have anything. And there's a jungle, we saw a jungle. But he's hiding from me because he knows I've got more gear. He's trying to kill me. It didn't work very well. He's running away, but we can't let him get away, can we? We have to chase after him. So we're continuing, we're chasing. He's going towards the desert. And the desert is pretty appealing to us as the desert has a higher chance of spawning a lava pit, which is what we want if we want to enter the nether. But we're already 12 minutes into the video, and yet we still have not been able to go to the nether yet, which is not very good. But we give up on him. You might have noticed that I was too busy yapping, but we gave up on him. He can run away. We've let him go, because right now our goal is not to kill him, because we are not the hunter. Our goal is to go into the nether. Eventually we find a village, so now we have our food problem sorted, and hopefully it has an iron golem. Which we will find that it does. We see him right behind that camel if you look very hard. But now our food problems are all sorted. It's all sorted, and we can now search for the lava pool. But we need to kill the golem, obviously. We need his iron. The villagers don't need him, I'm sure. I'm sure they have houses for a reason. We're doing the Bedrock method much nicer, if you would ask me. It feels much more secure. It works on Java as well, so I don't really understand why Java players prefer to build up 3 blocks than mine down, because mine down feels a lot much secure, if you are to ask me. So now I do a really stupid thing that I don't know why I did it, but I decided to set my respawn point, even though if I respawn I lose. So I build it, I place my bed, I don't even set my respawn point on it, I block it up, then I go into the house, and then build down even though I had a perfectly good entrance there. And I still don't set my respawn point, I just leave it. Which means even if I did die, it doesn't matter because the bed cannot respawn me. Can you believe it? I decided to fight these zombies, I have no idea why. If you're paying attention to the locator bar like I am, then you would have seen that he's actually quite close. So we should probably be getting a move on, but I'm just ignoring it, deciding to fight the zombies instead, as a smart man that I am. we're continuing to run away. We need to get out of here. We need to head towards the other side of another ocean, another one, because we need to get as far away from him again as we can, even though we were just bullying him. But I think now he has enough time to get resources once again, and this time we'll continue to look into every cranny, looking for a lava pit that we cannot find, but a lava pit that we will continue to look at anyhow. But eventually we find a big cave, and this cave is quite useful to us because now we can get resources. Hopefully maybe we find a lava pit that we can go into, place to get down, and eventually I find like, okay, so this is close enough now, but I don't trust my water bucketing power. So I get a bit closer down, I land the water bucket clutch, now I'm instantly spawned by like a million mobs. But thankfully, this creeper does most of the job for us. Gets both skeletons down pretty low, enough for us to be able to kill both of them. And now it's just material grind. We need to get as many materials as we possibly can. Because, I'm pretty sure Sosny is quite close by now. And we just have to hurry up and get going. So I get hit down by the zombie, completely fail the water bucket clutch, then just end up ignoring the iron and just going on. If I'm not mistaken, there's diamonds over there that I think I mined. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, now we've mined a good amount of iron. Like now we're pretty good. We're pretty set up. And it's now time to smelt all of these things up to be able to continue on with our journey to find a lava pit. We have found still a pretty good amount of iron. Not a lot of diamonds. And Sosny is quite close, as you can see by the blue square. So now we're just crafting ourselves some iron armor, just to look as intimidating as we possibly can. Just placing it all on. Finally, I replace my ugly gold helmet that I got at the very start for a nice shiny iron armor. So now we're full iron. We have iron tools for the most part. We have a spear. Not that I'm any good with it, but it's good enough. And now my next goal is to either find a lava pit or we find some diamonds. Either one I'm happy with, because at this point I need to get back up to the surface because prospects aren't very good for me for finding any sort of ores or anything. I find a geode. I love geodes, they're amazing, but it's not diamonds, and diamonds is the goal, not geodes. Now, from what I could gather when I was talking to Sosny, he was pretty stacked at the time of this when I was looking around, so good thing I went for diamonds, because if not I probably would have died against him. So now we have some diamonds, we have some stuff, we need to get a bit more, but for now I think we have enough for diamonds. Sword, diamond out, a bit of diamond out, it's beautiful, it's beautiful. And we find even more, isn't this not fabulous? Have to mine it all up, we have to mine it all up. It's quite lucky that I got into a good cave before Sosny could, because without this cave I would have been severely undergeared in a 1v1 situation against Sosny. Eventually I find the source of like a million mobs, because you can't see it because I skipped it all, but there was like a million mobs. There was so many mobs in that cave, and I find that I light it up, so now we're pretty safe. I heard that in the recent update they buffed zombies, which is quite annoying, because now that I swear they have increased reach and everything, which makes them a whole lot tougher to fight than in a normal game. More diamonds. How lucky can a one man get? We mine these all up. So now we realize, okay, we have a lot of diamonds. Sosny is probably getting stuff as well. We need to hurry up. We need to get out. We have to craft our armor. We have to get out of here as quickly as possible. Find a lava pit, because the prospects of finding a good lava pit in this cave are not good. So we decide, okay, we might as well just give up and let's just get out of here. So I craft a diamond sword first, because obviously swords are better than axes in Bedrock. We get one piece of diamond armor, which will definitely increase our chance of survivability and also our ability to threaten Sosny as much as possible, making him run away just like earlier in the video. We're now reaching the service, but we get distracted by a mine shaft. We don't spend a lot of time exploring this, just continuing on our quest to find this lava pit back up into the desert. The desert is morning, what a beautiful day. Hope we won't get attacked by mobs. Oh, would you look at that, we get attacked by mobs. Like a mini, we have a child, both of his parents, and a spider all on us. Could we get any luckier? We continue, we have to run away. Sosny is pretty far away from us, so it doesn't particularly matter that much. We find a different village, not the same one that we were at before. We find a desert temple, which is very useful, because hopefully maybe here we find maybe some diamonds, some golden apples. That'd be quite nice if I do say so myself. I don't pick up the TNT, I have completely no idea why. We find even more golden apples. My prediction came true. I don't know why I pick up the armor template. Maybe I thought I could get like a little bit dripped out before the big fight in the end or something. I don't know. But we make it out of here. And now we need to go find a lava pool. So we continue through the desert, just trying to find a lava pit. Now this is going to be quite difficult, but we decided to smelt up a bit of iron. Why? Because we need a shovel. But Funzy, why do you need a shovel for? What is the need? Well, we are low on blocks, as you can see. And what block do we have an abundance of in the desert? That's right, we have sand. So I decided to collect some sand as blocks, because it would be very useful for me to have a lot of blocks. Instantly getting put to use. Sosny over there trying to team with me. We ain't letting that happen. By the looks of it, he has a diamond sword, which is not very good, since he's essentially the same piece of gear as me. But as I said, we are both the same kind of skill level, meaning that this might go south for me in the future. It was a good call for me to use sand as blocks, as Sosny probably has about a stack, but I can get a lot more than a stack. I'm pushing him down. He's still trying to chase me. I don't know why. He knows he's going to fail. We haven't a bow and arrow, which means we can put this to use, trying to beam Sosny out. Let's see how I do. I think I don't do it. I think it's because he's getting attacked. Actually, I'm not entirely sure why I don't do it. But one thing I do know is that I am collecting more blocks because I'm already low. It's ridiculous how fast you go through blocks in this game. Even more blocks once you get as much as possible. And while I'm doing this, I get sneak attacked by Sosny. Let's see if I land this water bucket clutch. Let's see it. Let's see it. Oh. Yeah, and I fail. Yeah. So that's not amazing, is it? We fail this. We fail and we die to a water bucket clutch. How anticlimactic. I lose my first ever manhunt. I'm sorry for leading you all on thinking, oh, Funzy's going to win. He's going to go to the end. No, I lose. But maybe if this video gets, let's say, I don't know, 5 likes. 5 likes. Yeah, I know, pretty crazy. Then I'll make a part 2. I'll make a 2v1 manhunt. How exciting. So, with that, peace, love, and bye.